Happy Saturday. Almost Valentine's Day. Almost Super Bowl. You working this weekend? It's probably going to be good money. I'm not, but be safe. Hope you guys reach your goals this week. So, in today's video, we're going to talk about a couple things. And at the end, I'm going to announce the two winners from Thursdays and Fridays ride-along. Guessing how much I made. Two people came extremely close, like pretty much right on the money. So, they're going to win a Bet on You hoodie or shirt, your choice. So, stay to the end. It's going to be a shorter video today. But I want to talk about something that happened last night, and I filmed. I wasn't recording, but when things happen that are not usual, I like to show you guys, and I'm sure this has happened to others. This was like just odd to me, so I want to get you guys' opinion on it. What do you think? And we'll debate and chat in the comment section. But like I said, when I see something that's just odd, I like to share it with you guys, because to me, something ain't right. And if you're new here, my name is Doordash Santiago. We do daily content. We do lives. We do live ride-alongs. We do all kinds of stuff here every single day. If you're new here, we talk about betting on you, setting goals one day and doing it one day at a time. Using the gig apps, in my opinion, can be good to use them as a stepping stone to something else you want to do, whether it's full-time, part-time, side money, paying off debt, paying off bills, whatever. I think it can be really good, even with all the frustrations. At the end of the day, we do control what we take. We do control how much we work. We do control, in a lot of markets, how much we can make. It might take you 6 hours. It might take some 10 or 12. But at the end of the day, have something you're reaching towards, and it takes the frustration out of it. Let's get into today's video. Okay, so I'll paint you a picture. I've had a really good week this week. I only share that to be transparent. It's been a good week. I know some of us aren't having great weeks. I get it. It's all very market specific. I'm extremely lucky, okay? It's mostly luck mixed with a little bit of skill. That's it. That's all these gig apps are. Now, last night, it's about, I would say, between 6:15 and 6:30, somewhere in that range. I'm making good money, Uber Eats, Doordash, multi-app, and I get an offer from a Sultan Mediterranean kind of joint off of Chateau and the Grove in St. Louis. Nice place. I get it. I think it said $9.50. I'm on $1.50 peak pay. It said $9.50, and it said like 5 miles. And it was basically halfway to get there and then go back, and it leaves me in my area of going home. It's going to be my last order of the night. I said, and it said like 8 items. I'm like, this is going to be hidden tip all day. I just knew it, and it was. I'll show you that. So I'm driving there. I see that it's you have to pay with the red card. I don't have to order and pay. Sometimes you have to order and pay and wait. This one was just pay with red card. I'm like, all right, I can do that. I know there's going to be a wait because I know this place, but it's the last order. Could be a banger. Good way to end the night. So it tells me a subtotal of $75 or $70 is what is the expected price. I walk in, they're busy. This is a place that's small. It's got maybe 10 tables, real small. Every table's full. There's a buzz. It's busy. So I'm like, I'm going to be here for at least 10 minutes. I just know it. I get there, pay with the red card. Now, this is one that was placed on the Doordash app. I looked it up. And expect the subtotal from Doordash is $75. And then she tells me it's going to be $98. I didn't question it at first. I'm like, all right, so I pay for it. And, I swipe it. It asks you if you want to leave a tip. I didn't leave a tip because it's not my money. It's always an awkward thing, but I didn't. Hit no tip. That's why some of these places don't like us, guys. Like, it is what it is. So then there's an option. You want an email receipt, print receipt, no receipt, text receipt. It's one of those little tablets. I hit print receipt. I was going to put it in the bag. Plus, I was curious because I saw 75 from Doordash, and she's telling me 98. I hit print receipt. The girl's like not there when I do it because she's busy. She's doing multiple things. So I'm expecting her to give me the receipt when she gives me the food, whatever. And she said, it's going to be about 10 minutes. I'm like, all right. I said, to stand kind of in the corner. So I go stand, and then there's like a table that's like, you can tell is like a worker station. So I just sit there, and I'm just like waiting. And then I'm filming, and you guys are going to see that. So let's get into the video, then we'll dissect more. So we're waiting on this order. Got to use a red card. Total was $75 is what it said on the app. And I get here and it says 98. It's place is super packed, about a 10-minute wait. It's $9.50, 8 items, 4 miles. I saw this place, a lot of items. It could go up. I'm on a $1.50 peak pay. The issue is this. This is a kind of like local joint that does not want to be on DoorDash. Like, trust me. And that extra money is probably a tip that the staff put in for themselves. A, or B, they don't have updated menu pricing, and that's why there's a big discrepancy. Either way, in my opinion, abuse of power on DoorDash's end. Agree or disagree with me, but I see it every day. Sometimes they help the little guy, I get it. Other times they take advantage. And ultimately, the person that pays is the customer because they're going to pay more for their food. They might have to wait because you got to get here, you have to order it, you have to pay, they're busy. What do you guys think? Comment below. You guys see this kind of stuff? It's a big discrepancy in price. This was a bad idea on a Friday night. Horrible idea. Wasting too much time. All right, so this is one of those places I didn't have to order it. She had it in her tablet, but when I had to pay for it, and the price was different. We talked about that. Sketchy. Had one of those like things where you swipe it and then you ask if it wants a receipt. You know, I didn't leave a tip on there because it's not my money, and I'm 99.9% sure the price difference from what DoorDash said it would be expected and what the customer is seeing, because it was ordered off the app, is because they put a tip for themselves. Hey, whatever, do what you want to do. It's not my business, okay? But there's an option, no tip. I hit no tip, and then print receipt, no receipt, text receipt. I hit print receipt because I was going to put it in the bag. I just do that. I don't know why. And she said it'd be 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, whatever. Big order. It's going to be the last one I do for the night, for the day. And I'm sitting down. 10 minutes go by. I'm being real patient because it's the last order. So I figured this would go up in price. It doesn't matter. I'm rambling. I asked her. Oh, I didn't even, after the 10 minutes, I didn't even ask her about much longer because they were busy. I'm not going to be that guy. But I did ask, I hit print receipt. Can I have a receipt for the customer? She says, we don't give receipts to customers on the takeout. Or she said, we don't give receipts to drivers from the takeout orders. That's what she said. I looked at her and I kind of went like that. I said, okay, why? She goes, we're not supposed to do it. That's what she said. So it's like, this is a family-owned joint, I'm pretty sure. And I think they give themselves tips and or put a crazy surcharge to cover their percentage of what they have to pay DoorDash. Super shady, I think. I think it's shady. But I understand from a small business owner's perspective, a restaurant, but they're using the app because I didn't have to order it myself. Sometimes if you order it yourself, they're not even on the app. They're on the app and they use DoorDash to dispatch it. I think this is a way for them to recoup that money that DoorDash takes from them as a service fee, that 15 to 30%, whatever it is. How do you guys think about that? Because the customers are essentially paying an extra $20-something for this food. When I see certain things that are unique, I share them with you guys. So in closing, this little impromptu video, if I'm a customer and I order on the DoorDash app and it says $75, or maybe it showed them more, I don't know. But if I see that, that's what I'm expected to pay, right? Like, I've used DoorDash before. I know that there's fees, and then after you see the amount, then you get the option to tip, and it'll go up. That's based on a personal choice. If you're going to tip, how much you want to tip. But I should be expected to pay $75 or whatever it is. If I see that my account or my card was then charged $95 or whatever it was, $98, whatever it was, I forgot. I mean, that's a big difference. We're not talking a couple dollars here. What do you guys do? Put it in the comments below. Now let's get to yesterday's and the day before's winners of the Pedro in the Wild ride along. What orders did I take? Let's go. Well, here's the end result. Waited a little bit, learned something. $10 tip. Thank you very much. She was very, very, very nice. $14. Can't complain. Okay, so that's the video. What do you guys think? Did the worker put in a tip for themselves? This isn't going to work. Did they put a tip in for themselves? What do you think happened there? Have you guys seen this? There we go. Have you guys seen this? Big discrepancy. I've done, the thing we have to realize with DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Instacart, any of these apps, when a customer orders from the actual third-party app themselves, so they go to DoorDash and they order there, the menus many times at these locally owned joints, the menu isn't accurate, whether it's seasonal, outdated, menu pricing. A lot of these places now, because of inflation, they're upping their price. Some are, many are. Some aren't, many are. So it's usually when it's a couple dollars, it doesn't really, sirens don't go off in my brain. When I see that it's a 20-something dollar difference, $22, $23, it's like, that's significant. Now, there was 8 items. So let's say each item was an extra $3. They've raised the price at the store $3 and the DoorDash app doesn't reflect it. Hey, that could be where you get the difference. I get it, right? But that's even kind of high. But that's part of the issue with the communication. And I've said this before, from DoorDash to the restaurant is one of the biggest issues we have with these apps. The lack thereof communication, accountability, what's going on. Is a merchant happy? Did they change the menu? Does DoorDash know about it? Because it affects the customer. And that's what I see is customers expecting to pay this amount. Dasher sees that amount. If I'm a new Dasher, I might even be worried, like, why is it different? And then you're causing a scene maybe it doesn't need to be caused. It's just not cool. What do you guys think? Have you seen that? Big discrepancy, right? I was thinking about the customer. Like, if I'm a customer and I'm expected to pay $75 and then I get a receipt or my account now shows $98, did the Dasher do something crazy? Did he order himself some food? Did he leave a tip? I didn't do that. I tipped him on the app. Like, it's a significantly more amount of money. Now, the order wound up being $14.50. She tipped me $10. Fantastic lady, was absolutely nice and amazing. I texted her saying it might be a little bit of wait. She said, great. Sorry you have to wait. I was like, it's all good. Like, no problem. Just wanted to, I recommend communicating with the customer if it's going to be an extra, if it's going to be 5, 10, 15 more minutes, do that. Well, what do you guys think? Does DoorDash have a responsibility to make sure that information is correct? Does it fall solely on the merchant? Does the merchant need to go into their tablet, edit the pricing, communicate with DoorDash? I think there's some truth to that. But when these things aren't done correctly, really, they affect the customer more than anybody else, I think. The merchant has control in most incidents to either not be on the app, get off the app, reflecting of pricing, turn it off if it's too busy, turn it on when they can handle it. Like, that's on them. They own their business, run it correctly, right? DoorDash should be doing things as well. Us drivers, it does affect us because, we get to certain places, we have to wait long, they don't like us there, whatever, right? You communicate with a customer, the prices are different, the customer might rate you back because they think you did something wrong, you ordered something wrong, whatever. What do you guys think? I think it's a growing trend because DoorDash just wants everybody to be on the app. They want the customers to have the most options, which is extremely smart. Any of us would want to do that. But the issue is not the thought, it's the execution after the thought. It's the fact that a lot of places are on these apps. They don't know about it. They don't like it. They feel like they don't have control. They feel like they're forced because of people aren't dining in. So now I got to do this takeout. It's just a lot of balls in the air to juggle, right? And in theory, it's good. Hey, give the customers more options. It's great. It's great. It's great. We have become a society of we want everything now. We want it on the cheap. I want to order everything. I want to order a stick of gum delivered to my house, and I want it now. I want to order a basket of fries from McDonald's. I want it now, and I don't want to pay a lot for it. And we kind of coddle to the customer, but then also the good customers that do tip us, and we appreciate that, they're taken advantage of sometimes with these apps. And it's just, I don't know. It's a simple thing. We should be able to simply order food without having all the issues, but sometimes you're going to have these things that pop up. I want to show you guys that and just talk about it. I've babbled enough. I want to get your guys' opinion down below. And one question I want to pose to you guys is this. Should DoorDash has helped many small businesses, I think. I think they really have. And even now, they're going to do some small business loans. So businesses that need it, like there's news stories about that. I won't get onto that now, but That's happening. So I think there's some positives there. But at the end of the day, they've also put on their app places without their consent. They've done it. I've talked to local businesses. And you get there and it's one of those order and pays. And they only know because maybe this happens so often and they see me so many times. But there could be 1 week drivers started showing up and ordering and they had no idea they're on this platform. Now, some would say, hey, it's more business for them, Pedro. Absolutely. But if you're running your restaurant and it's busy or you're understaffed or you just changed your menu and customers are ordering things and it's not an accurate menu, or DoorDash told them 30-minute wait time and it winds up being an hour, hour and a half because they can't handle the business and all they want to focus on is the dine-in guests, that's actually a negative for the customer and the merchant. And they can't control the ordering process. I managed restaurants for a long time. When your house is full and the kitchen's backed up, you don't continually seat tables. Like you put them on a wait, right? You ever go to a restaurant? Hey, it might be about 15 minutes or 30 minutes. You have to manage the flow of customers. I've rambled enough, but what do you guys think? What's the good? What's the bad? I want to hear your comments down below. I do not know everything. This is one man's opinion, one man's rant based on the things that I see in real time because I am somebody that does this 4 to 5 days a week. Okay, 5 days a week. But it's interesting. Let's get into who won the giveaway, the guessing. We played Jeopardy, basically. DoorDash, Uber Eats Jeopardy. This is the final Jeopardy round. Let's see who won the hoodie and or shirt. Let's go. All right, now for the winners. We have 3 winners, actually. So 2 people were very close. We got 3 winners. It is what it is. So from the Thursday ride-along we did, where I showed you guys, all that, Zelva, Zelva, I'll guess 122 after the hidden tips. I made 121.73. She was off by pennies. So she's the winner from Thursday. Thank you. I already commented in your comment, so reach out to me via email, and I'll figure out how to get you your hoodie or your shirt. Now, the second winner, we have 2 from yesterday's video, because I said maybe we'll do 2. Cliff Dogs Dash and Go, hashtag get to the bag. Guess 103. He hit it right on the money. He did it in real time. I mean, very impressive. So that's winner number 1. Winner number 2 is Angelique Rose, which is a channel member. She guessed 105. I'm going to give them both a hoodie or a shirt. You guys reach me via email. My email is in the About section. And actually, I'll also share another email that I'll have that we'll be doing more stuff on as far as business stuff and giveaways. Mr.BetonYou81. Mr.BetonYou81. You can hit that email as well, or the email in my About section. Appreciate you guys playing along, trying to make the content fun for you guys, interesting, and we've had some good times. So I'm going to take the rest of the day off, taking a girlfriend out for dinner tonight, and then I'll be taking tomorrow off as well. Got a big announcement coming in a week or 2 that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So look out for that. Big things happen. 2022 is going to be a fantastic year for me. I'm manifesting that. I'm going to make it happen because I can control a lot of things that happen around me. And I'm going to continue to have that mindset. I want to challenge you guys to do the same thing. Regardless of what the gig apps throw us, whatever policies they change. Hey, a lot of it is trash. But at the end of the day, we can still get up and decide what app to turn on, how much effort we're going to put into it, when to turn it off, what orders to take. We control all of that. And I'm not going to sit here and cry about all these apps all the time, because at the end of the day, there are positive things. We'll talk about the bad things when they do it. We'll talk about the good things. But at the end of the day, we need to take personal ownership in the money that we make. And I'm not going to let anybody affect my money. See you tomorrow.